Hey guys, it's Miss Akela. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I wanted to read you a book that I made a while back. It's called Lucy and Alex and Their Great Big Adventure. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lucy. Lucy was a beautiful blue-eyed girl with long brown curly hair. She absolutely adored nature and everything in it. If anyone wanted to find Lucy, they would know that they could find her outside where she enjoyed life the most. Lucy's parents were beekeepers, so Lucy would spend a big part of her day sitting out near the bee box. She loved watching the bees enter and leave their box. She was always curious about what they were doing. She assumed that they enjoyed nature as much as she did, since they never spent much time in their box. But instead, they spent majority of their time outside of the box, flying around it. One day, Lucy spotted a teeny tiny little bee on the ground. She went over to the bee and started talking to it. "What's the matter, little bee? Are you okay?" Lucy got a big surprise when the little bee answered her back in a teeny little voice. "I'm sad." Lucy was so excited that the little bee had spoken to her, and she wanted to understand what was making this bee so sad. Lucy got a little closer and asked, "Little bee, do you have a name? Why are you so sad?" "Alex. My name is Alex," he said. "The other bees are making fun of me, and they all went on an adventure without me." Lucy was sad for Alex and could not stand to see him sit there all alone. "Do you want to go on an adventure with me so that I don't have to go alone?" Lucy asked. "Really?" said Alex. "You want me to go on an adventure with you?" "Of course," Lucy replied. Lucy talked Alex into cheering up, and this was the start of their great big adventure. "I want to go find a bunch of flowers to pick for myself, and I know the perfect place," said Lucy. So down to the river they went, where they found a bunch of beautiful, colorful flowers. "These are perfect," said Lucy. Alex was excited to gather some nectar while Lucy picked her flowers. As Alex was enjoying the nectar and Lucy was enjoying picking the bright, beautiful flowers, they came upon a baby deer who was all alone. Lucy and Alex startled the baby deer at first, but the deer soon realized that Lucy and Alex were harmless. "What are you doing all alone, baby deer?" Lucy asked. The baby deer replied, "I got lost from my mama and got scared, so I was hiding." "We will help you find your mama. Come with us," said Alex, and they continued down the riverbank. Along the way, they heard splashing in the water, and they all became curious. They continued heading in the direction of the splashing noise. As they got down closer to the water, they saw little minnows stuck in a tiny pool of shallow water. "The minnows are trying to get out before the water dries up," said Lucy. "We have to help them," Alex shouted. The baby deer and Lucy started digging a path for the minnows so they could find their way back into the river. Alex flew above the minnows, showing them which way to swim out. "Thank you," each little minnow said as they swam by, and they all excitedly swam back into the river where they were safe. "That was close. They really needed our help," said the baby deer. They were all pleased with themselves that they were able to save the minnows. Back up the riverbed, they continued their big adventure. As Lucy continued to pick flowers, Alex continued enjoying the nectar. The baby deer got to eat some flowers as they continued along the river. Once again, they heard another noise. When they looked over at the tree, they saw a baby bird who had fallen from her nest. The mama bird was frantically calling out for help. So they all ran over to help this mama and her baby. "Baby bird, you will be okay. We will help you back into your nest," exclaimed Lucy. So the baby bird sat very still on the ground as Lucy grasped her in her hands. Lucy realized that the nest was too high and she couldn't reach it on her own. "Climb up on my back and then you will be able to reach the nest," said the baby deer. "Great idea," Lucy replied. So Lucy climbed up on the baby deer's back and put the baby back into her nest. The mama bird thanked them for saving her baby. While Lucy was on the baby deer's back, she spotted something. "Baby deer, it's your mama," she shouted. "We have to hurry so we can catch up to her," said Alex. After Lucy got back on the ground, they all headed back in the direction where Lucy spotted the baby deer's mama. Alex was flying high in the air so that he could continue to see the baby deer's mom. "Mama, Mama, we found you," baby deer shouted as they get closer to his mom. Mama deer was so happy that her baby was safe. "Thank you so much, Lucy and Alex. Without your help, I might have never found my mama," the little deer said. "Thank you both so much. I was so worried about my baby," said the mama deer. Lucy, Alex, and the baby deer all said their goodbyes, and Mama and the baby deer headed back into the woods. Lucy and Alex started to head home before the sun started to go down. Once they got back home, they both headed over to the apple tree to enjoy a little snack after their long adventure. "Lucy, I'm so happy that we met. This has been such a fun day," said Alex. "I agree, Alex. What a wonderful day we have had helping each other, making new friends, and going on an exciting adventure. You even got to bring some nectar back home for your hive," Lucy replied. Alex and Lucy rested and enjoyed eating apples together before heading back into their homes. "I'll see you in the morning, Alex. Be ready for another exciting day," said Lucy. "Okay, Lucy. I'm excited for our next big adventure," said Alex. And back into the beehive Alex went for the evening. As Lucy got back home and crawled into the bed that evening, she thought about her day and how happy helping others made her. Lucy was excited knowing that their next adventure would be even more exciting as they explored greater things. As Lucy was thinking about the next day, she fell fast asleep. The end. I hope you're all doing well, and we miss you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. And sorry for the distraction. She was driving me nuts. See you guys.